the WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody.
And tonight, we'll see the Dallas Wings as they go up against the Los Angeles Sparks.
In the booth with Tim Swartz and Ryan Beneficenti, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride. And it's safe to say this game will be won or lost on the boards.
Well, it's how these teams control the game and get themselves extra possessions.
Well, not only that, but limiting their opponent's possessions. That'll be a huge key in this one.
Now here's Mrs. Incredible. Court Queen. Yep, that one goes.
Offensively, she can be the engine that drives them at any given moment.
And here's Agunbawale.
Pass to Sheldon.
Now McCowan. Screen by McCowan. Kelsey Plum from outside. That doesn't go, and she's 0 for 1 from the field. Out to the left wing. Court Queen, that's good.
Textbook. Nice pass, nice catch, nice shot.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Amby outside.
Pass to Sheldon.
McCowan. Now Agunbawale. 6 to shoot. Plum with it. Three-pointer. That one falls, coming off Arike Agunbawale's nice feed.
Demonstrating how dangerous she can be from deep. Plum doesn't lack confidence in firing the three ball.
Here's Bell. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Agunbawale from long range. Hits it from three-point range.
What a score. Ogunbowale is a primetime threat to shoot off the catch.
Pass to Queen. Now here's Court Queen.
Second chance shot, and she lays it in.
She is a coach's dream, guys. Absolutely tireless. Never gives in, never gives up, and that's what it takes to be a great offensive rebounder.
Now here's Agunbawale. She has 6. Pass to Bell. Now Mrs. Incredible. Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first quarter. And she drops in the layup off glass.
Nice low post offense.
Outside Plum.
Sheldon.
Arike Agunbawale on the wing. Ambia screen. Agunbawale from long range. It's holding by Court Queen. The Sparks with the lead. Here's Bell. Arike Agunbawale with the rebound.
The defenders cannot lose track of her because usually that shot will go down.
Plum can't hit. First quarter of action and just under 3.5 minutes played. And the basket by Boss.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 points coming from inside the painted area, just dominating down low.
And obviously, that's something the defense has to address.
Now here is McCowan. Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Plum can't hit.
Nice play on D, got that hand in her face, and it prevented an easy look.
Exactly. She was alert and aware, and really just reacted quickly to that shot.
And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
And another miss by Dallas.
Well, offensively speaking, it has been a tough quarter for her.
And the basket by Boss.
Of their last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is smash-mouth basketball, guys.
Yeah, they're really imposing their will offensively and getting exactly the kind of looks they want.
Now here's Agunbawale. She's got 6.
But you almost feel bad for the defender. I mean, slowing down McCowan in the paint is impossible once she gets the ball. Have to foul there.
First trip to the line for her here.
McCowan. 2 shots.
free throw, no good.
The third overall pick of the 2019 WNBA draft, Tiara McCowan, she's an old school center. A real dying breed in basketball, but she's fun to watch.
So she can't get either to fall.
And at this point in the season, teams usually know what they're working with and what they've got.
Yeah, you know, front offices, coaches, they usually know the strengths and weaknesses of their teams by this point.
Well, it's a good time to work on those weaknesses and get them straightened out before they haunt you for the rest of the year.
Now here's Plum. Here's Sheldon. One up, one down. She makes her first shot in this game. Here's Mrs. Incredible. 8-point game. Pass to Boss. Now Mrs. Incredible. The tray. Not this time. Her first miss in 3 attempts from the field. And here's Agunbawale. Kuia with it. Tries a 3. Comes out of the gate empty. Pass to Boss. The 3 ball. Kept alive by the Sparks. Mrs. Incredible with it. There's the triple. And it's Kuia with the rebound. Here's Plum. Sheldon right side. From downtown. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Kelsey Plum.
Love the confidence from Sheldon, wasting no time firing off the catch.
Shoots the 3. A nice shot by Mrs. Incredible.
You know, she's having a nice quarter, scoring with confidence.
Dallas trailing here. Pass to Kuia. Sheldon. Here's McCowan. Boss pulls it in.
The D was ready for her that time, and they had to be. She is strong in the paint.
Bell guarded now by Agunbawale. Pulls up. Here's Boss. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Oh boy, looks like she was injured there.
Man, I mean, this is something you just hate to see.
Yeah, it's a tough part of the game. Hopefully it's not a serious injury.
So both teams changing it up here. Plum with it. Pass to Agunbawale. Back to Plum. Kuia. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Agunbawale. The wings with another miss.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
What a start they've gotten off to on the boards. They've come out banging.
And you know, I've seen it a million times. When a game starts off like this, there's an intimidation factor that comes into play.
Now here is McCowan.
She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Here's Sheldon. That's in, coming off an assist from Kuia.
And this team counts on Sheldon to space the floor, and right there, you're seeing why.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Jackson outside. Pass to Mrs. Incredible. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
He has shot the ball exceptionally well as they've built this lead for themselves.
Now here's Plum. Lets the 3 fly.
Brink grabs the miss.
She is going to buy herself a ticket to the bench if she keeps shooting like she has this quarter so far.
Count it.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end in the early going.
Their field goal percentage is terrific, exactly the start they were hoping for.
Now here's Plum. Here's Sheldon. Hits the 3-point bomb.
Well, look, no matter what the score is, her attitude has been perfect. I mean, she has stayed in attack mode.
Here's Bell. They've got a 9-point lead. This Incredible can't get it to go.
Well, sometimes you just want to show off your range.
I mean, we already know how good her range is, so I don't know why she's firing from that deep.
Now here's Agumbawale. She's got 6. This one for 3.
4 for 5 with that first miss and 5 attempts from the floor.
Takes the 3. Jackson, no good. And here's Plum. Pass to Kuia, expanding her range, and she's good on the 3 ball.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And now that they're rolling from out there, you've got to get it in their jersey and try to deny those looks.
Especially how well people shoot threes these days.
Sheldon outside.
McCowan.
There's Agumbawale with the 3. And they're scoring pretty well as we conclude the first quarter. Sparks ahead, leading by 6. And back with the start of the second quarter in just a moment. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Sparks. Guys?
I like what we're seeing for them, going right at the basket. Tons of points down there in the paint.
They've been the aggressor early, attacking the hoop and getting in the paint.
Here's Uzan. Pass to Kuia. Launches a 3. The Sparks grab the miss. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's Queen. The 3-pointer, no good.
It's rare to see her come up empty on such a wide-open look.
J.C. Sheldon driving in. She gets it in there.
Well, you can just see there is zero hesitation from Sheldon right now. She's going after the shots she wants.
Pass to Jackson. Great look there, but off target.
Well, I mean, to me at least, Brian, it looked like it was going to be an easy 2 points there.
You're right, Tim, and she's got some angry words for herself after that miss.
The Sparks leading. Here's Clarendon. Sinks that one from the post. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Sheldon outside. Tries it from the top of the key. Jackson pulls it in.
Good job by them on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
You have to rebound to win, and that's exactly what we're seeing tonight. Yeah, remember that. I mean, that's not an opportunity she fails to convert very often.
J.C. Sheldon, open look. She clangs that one off the back iron, and it falls.
Well, Sheldon saw it right away and got ahead to finish the break.
Outside Clarendon. 2 minutes now played in this second quarter. Pass to Brink. Outside McDonald. Just 4 to shoot. Brink to the left side wing. Queen. No good on the 3. Sheldon outside. For 3. The Sparks grab the miss.
3 triples for her in the first quarter, but she's yet to knock one down in the second.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Clarendon. Drains the 3-pointer.
I mean, that shot just becomes effortless for her when the defense is so relaxed like that.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, it's been a long time without a bucket. Focus.
Back to Sheldon. And the layup falls. And the Sparks call time here.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Pass to Queen. Brink. And stolen by Kuia. Sheldon outside. Now here's Plum. Back to Sheldon. Kuia. Brink covering. Sheldon outside. And that doesn't go either for J.C. Sheldon.
They've clearly been the better team on the glass, but it hasn't necessarily translated to the scoreboard.
But I like their energy. If they can maintain that level of effort, I think it bodes well for them. That assist got a little nod from her teammate after the bucket.
Outside Plum. And so she earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and she'll shoot 2. It's on Ari McDonald.
Not the player you want to send to the line. Plum's about a 90% shooter from the stripe over her career.
And this is her first free throw of the game. And she knocks down the first one.
And we all know Plum has lots of talent. And now it's up to her to continue adding to her game.
Both shots good from the stripe. Now Queen. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Bell. Up top, McDonald. Court Queen. That's good, and it's Ari McDonald with the assist.
More of that from McDonald, because that's what we like to see.
Dallas trailing here. Plum with it. 5 points in the game. Clock at 6. Beyond the arc. It's hauled in by the Sparks. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Now here's McDonald. Pass to Bell. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Great trip down the floor. McDonald working it to an uncovered player. Smart basketball.
Here's Plum. Segrist. Pass to Hamby. Here's Sheldon. And another miss by Dallas.
Their rebounding has been off the chart today, guys, and that's the #1 reason why this game is out of hand right now.
Exactly. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the glass. They've done good work with the ball. They've been moving and getting quality chances.
And their field goal percentage reflects that. They've been the much better team shooting the ball.
And it's not just about shooting, Brian, as we were just mentioning. It's about moving, cutting, all the little things.
They get it again. Outside for Segrist. Good, and De'Erica Hamby gets the assist.
Dialed in from distance. Segrist proving how effective she is from downtown.
And here's McDonald. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Bell can't hit.
Well, I'm going to say the defense got pretty lucky right there because she's going to make a lot more of those than she misses when she gets that much room.
Now here's Plum. She's got 5. Pass to Hamby. It's hauled in by the Sparks. Here's Queen. Gets that one to fall after missing her first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
She was one step ahead of the D in making that pass. Nice assist.
Here's Plum. On the wing, J.C. Sheldon. Boss defending. 5 on the clock. Back to Sheldon. Hamby. Over Court Queen. Again, De'Erica Hamby missing. Stolen by Sheldon. Pass to Segrist. Down low. Here's Kuia. That one drops for her second bucket. Marker 2 for 4.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Now McDonald. Looking for her first basket still in this one. And Brian, one of the better all-around defenders in this league, Arie McDonald.
Well, back in college, she won Defensive Player of the Year twice in her conference. With quick feet and quick hands, she lives in the passing lanes and is always a threat to pick the ball and jet the other way.
Plum can't hit.
I'm sorry to say it, guys, but she's given them little to nothing at the offensive end.
Pass to Court Queen. 18 feet out and off the glass. That one's good.
That mid-range jumper is a great thing to have in your bag of tricks, and they've really unleashed it today.
You know, some say it's a lost art, but they're getting excellent results with it tonight.
Dallas calls timeout.
Right side Plum. Pass to Hamby. Sheldon with it. Poked away. Now here is McCowan. Brink covering. 4 on the shot clock. McCowan, no good. So it's the Sparks now. Voss with it. She's got 8. Here's Mrs. Incredible. She's guarded by Plum. Miss Incredible can't get it to go. Pass to Ogunbowale.
Hey, yo, right here.
Back to Sheldon. Here's Ogunbowale. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
With comfortability all across the court, Ogunbowale's jumper unlocks different options for a team's offense.
And here's Mrs. Incredible. She's guarded by Plum. Here's Court Queen. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Another example of how they've built this lead today, just outworking them.
Yeah, that was definitely an effort play right there. Fighting to get proper position and slamming home the putback.
Defense has to do better.
They really do, and if the offense can maintain this energy level, their lead will be safe, I guarantee you.
Now here's Plum. She's got 5. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and game clock. Hamby sets a screen. Ogunbowale from long range. And Bell pulls it down. Pass to Court Queen. Launches it. He can't hit that time. And the first half now in the books. The Sparks on top. They're up by 11. And we will be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far, but we'll see if that changes. And you look at Sheldon, she's been playing really well.
What I noticed more than anything about her first half offense was she didn't waste her opportunity. She made just about every good look she had.
And they were pretty much all good looks. I mean, her shot selection has been phenomenal throughout the game.
Here's Plum. Pass to Ogunbowale. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Kelsey Plum.
Well, we know Ogunbowale has the shooting touch, and she's more than comfortable extending her range.
And here's Mrs. Incredible. Puts one up from 19. McCowan with the rebound.
She's having all sorts of problems with her shot.
Yeah, the words ice and cold come to mind with the way she's shooting the ball.
Kelsey Plum from outside. And again, it's the wings from deep.
Back-to-back three-pointers for them. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
And yep, it's good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop every time down. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Or at least some fight.
They get the rebound. Pass to Ogunbowale. Now Sheldon. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by the Sparks. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That'll get the ref's attention.
Good call there. Her feet still moving when she set the screen.
And she sort of lowered her shoulder into her, too. A move you perfected, actually. But they were going to get her there one way or the other.
Outside, Agunbowale.
Pass to Sheldon.
Hamby sets a screen. Here's Plum.
And it's Kelsey Plum again missing.
The Sparks leading.
Now Bell.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. A nice shot by Mrs. Incredible.
What are they thinking, leaving her with all that space out there? Don't they know that that's pretty much a layup for her?
Pass to Sheldon.
Hamby. Left side, Agunbowale. And so she draws the foul on the shot. Trip to the line to shoot two.
For all the success Agunbowale has had in the WNBA, her heroics at the college level still really stand out.
Absolutely. Her buzzer beater to win the national title in 2020 is a magical moment. And it was no layup. We're talking about a fadeaway three with the defender all over her.
The first one falls.
Well, what you love about Agunbowale is not only can she get to the basket at will, but she also has the deep range to rain from downtown.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
A scoring champ in this league, Arike Agunbowale is a bucket. You can rely on her offense every night. This team is lucky to have Arike.
Pass to Bell. She scores her 5th field goal, and she's taken 9 shots to get there.
4 of their last 5 makes came off a high-quality shot inside.
And that's right out of the textbook. They are having their way down low right now.
And Agunbowale gets it to go.
They've gotten a lot of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Defensively, they have to get out there. Even if it opens up some driving lanes, they just can't keep giving up these open looks. Well, they're in the lead, but she's still been frustrated offensively.
Pass to McCowan. Agunbowale. The three-pointer off the mark. Now here is Queen. Defense right on her. Court Queen. She's guarded by Plum. This is incredible. Here's Bell. It's in and good for her 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And that's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed play on the low block. I love that.
Me too. It's old-fashioned. Reminds me of when we played. I mean, old-fashioned pound-the-rock basketball, and it's working well.
Hamby for 3. And Bell pulls it down. And these guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assists.
When everybody's involved offensively, it's in a way helping you defensively too.
Dallas with the rebound. Now here's Agunbowale.
16 points for her. Pass to Sheldon.
13 feet out, and it's in off the backboard.
Encouraging to see McCowan extend her range a bit. Forces her defender out, adds some spacing to the floor.
The Sparks call timeout. Now off the inbound. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of those 12 now.
Good vision by Brink. That's a part of her game she'll continue to develop.
Dallas trailing here. Right side Plum. Got a hand on it. Second shot opportunity. Rebound by the Sparks. They held a 12-point lead earlier.
Okay, this has just been an outstanding display on the boards, and it's a big part of why they have a lead going here. Doing the dirty work down low. I really love to see that.
It's been a collective effort. Everybody's boxing out, making sure they secure the glass.
Now here's Plum. She's got 8.
Sheldon misses.
And here's Bell. Pass to miss is incredible. Court Queen. She's covered by Hamby. With the shot. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Here's Plum. Outside Agumbawale. That one's off. Still out of sync. Pass to Bell. Queen. Now Court Queen. She's got 17 over Sheldon. Shot's good by Bell.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic, and it's a big part of why they've been able to get good looks.
Absolutely, the defense unable to react quickly enough to deal with their passing.
Time called here. The Wings decide to talk it over. Both teams deciding to change it up. Pass to Plum. Outside Agumbawale. To the paint. That's good, and it's Tierra McCowan with the assist.
The points just keep coming for her this quarter, and at the right time, too, as they continue to try and narrow this deficit.
Now here's Mrs. Incredible. 17 points in the game. Now here's Plum, defended by Mrs. Incredible. Here's McCowan. Jackson pulls it in. Now here is Queen. Defense is right there. Here's the Wings with the ball. They trail by 14. Agumbawale with it. She's got 18. Three-pointer Kelsey Plum drops in the tray.
Well, over the course of her career, Plum's three-point percentage has significantly increased.
Here's Mrs. Incredible. The Sparks, no good that time either. Now here's Agumbawale. Outside Plum. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
And add another three-pointer to their second half total.
They came out of the break dropping bombs and are just not letting up.
You love to see that.
Now here is Queen.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Over to the wing.
Jackson outside.
To the middle. Here's Mrs. Incredible.
Good, and the assist goes to Rakia Jackson.
After leaning on the three-point shot in the first half, they're starting to get away from it here in the second. More of their shots are coming from inside.
Here's Plum. She's got 14. Pass to Agumbawale. The three. And again, it's Dallas with a three.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force of this run.
And the points, they add up in a hurry when you give them looks from deep.
Now here's Mrs. Incredible. She's got 19. Bell. Her 15th try is a miss. Now 9 for 15 from the floor. Pass to Kuia. And the foul on Boss. That's foul number 2 for her.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Outside Agumbawale. From the arc. Good on the three-point shot.
Triples keep on falling, guys. 3 in a row now.
These defenders can't stay so soft on the perimeter.
Pass to McDonald.
From past the arc.
The rebound by Segrist.
Well, she wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Off target from outside. The Sparks with the lead. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Mrs. Incredible. No good from outside. Got the defender off her feet with the pump fake, but just couldn't knock it down. And here's Agumbawale. She's got 24. And a foul called on the shot. Got her on the way up that time, so she'll shoot 2.
It's on Ari McDonald.
At the line for
And
the
this is her
Wings.
second trip to the free throw line.
Agumbawale. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops. Both teams will make substitutions. He's perfect from the line this time. With 1 on the clock. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. 3 quarters of play and a close game here. Sparks ahead. They lead by 2. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And we're set to start up the action in the 4th quarter. And if it's anything like the first 3, we should be in for a treat. Here's Clarendon. Pass to Bell. Let's go. Hits the jumper in space.
She is setting this place on fire. Her shooting has been off the charts.
Segrist outside. Back to Plum. To the wing on the left. Pass to Segrist. Clock at 4. Now here's Plum. The 3 is up.
Brink grabs the miss.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
And it's good. 2 points.
Well, they've built this lead through plays exactly like that. She's easily been the most consistent performer.
No question about that. I mean, she's just hitting everything in sight.
Now here's Plum. Over Clarendon.
Plum misses.
She just hasn't looked right. She hasn't. And something is off with her mechanics, I think.
Jackson outside.
That's good, and it's Leisha Clarendon with the assist.
They've done some nice work as we've come down the stretch and into the final quarter.
Yeah, they're looking very determined to close this one out as soon as they can.
If there's a time to increase the lead, it's the 4th.
Back to Plum. Can they get it? The Wings with another miss.
I don't know if she just ran out of gas or what, but she's been awful since the second half started. Got to get recharged.
Court Queen, that's good.
They've just been spraying home those threes since halftime.
And a marked improvement in their shooting from what we saw before the break.
Fires for 3.
And rebounded by Brink.
This offense, it just seems completely deflated.
While at the other end, it's one bucket after another. This run is really getting out of hand.
Making it ugly. It's been all one-way traffic here. They've really been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get.
It just keeps increasing.
Now here's Segrist.
Hamby left side. Outside Plum for 3. That shot off.
Early on, she tried to shoot her way out of this funk, but now that it's later in the game, I think she might want to just give it up and look for her teammates to do the bulk of the scoring.
Here's Segrist.
And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Fires the 3. And the 3 ball is good.
If someone is open, Plum will find them. She's got phenomenal court vision.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th.
Jackson outside. Pass to Court Queen.
Plum comes with the double team. Court Queen, that's good.
Well, she shot the ball extremely well, as you'd expect. You know, like we say, she's been making music all day long.
Now here's Hamby. Now Plum.
Segrist outside.
Shot clock at 6. Plum. No good on the triple.
You know, she's disappeared this quarter, not making a mark at all with her offense.
And you know she'll be happy to get this period over and done with and just start fresh.
And it's Court Queen missing. Outside Plum. Hamby sets a screen. Out to the right wing. Pass to Plum. Here's the 3.
Brink grabs the miss.
A frustrating quarter for her, especially with the team trailing.
Court Queen, that's good.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist, and it's always good when you can score points by getting teammates involved.
Yeah, that's just great ball movement.
Now here's Hamby. Plum with it.
Pass to Kuia.
Puts up the 3. Gets it to go from downtown. And confident play we're seeing out of them.
Yeah, the scoreboard tells the story.
And here's Bell. Lets it go from deep. Can't hit that one. Segrist outside. Hamby sets a screen. Pass to Plum. Three-pointer. Nailed from three-point land.
When she gets going, this is what can happen. They need to think about a double team.
Clarendon with it. Court Queen. She's covered by Hamby. Court Queen. That's good.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And it's the Wings ball. 11-point game. Segrist outside. Pass to Hamby. Here's Plum. The three.
And Brink brings down the board.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
Inside. Court Queen. That's good.
Their crisp passing has opened things up offensively.
Yeah, it makes the game easy. 10 straight points off of an assist. That's impressive.
Now here's Plum. Puts up a three. Creams it from beyond the arc.
You can see right there.
Plum stays shot ready.
Now here's Clarendon. Court Queen. She's covered by Hamby.
They grab their own miss.
Court Queen. That's good.
She's got a great read of where that miss was going, and that enabled her to be the first player to it and get the putback.
Now here's Segrist. Pass to Kuia.
Now here's Plum. Again, Kelsey Plum missing.
They're controlling the boards. It's a big reason for their lead.
Yeah, they've brought that edge, really fighting and scrapping inside. You love to see that kind of hustle.
As hot as she's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get her the ball and get out of the way.
Time called here. The Wings decide to talk it over.
The Wings making a switch here. And here's Agunbawale. From outside the arc. It's hauled in by Court Queen. Here's Bell. Pass to miss is incredible. And she gets it to go.
And their shooting percentage continues to climb in the second half.
Well, as a group, they've been in total sync since the break. Good team basketball, and it's resulted in high-quality shots.
Very good adjustments at the half.
Kelsey Plum from outside. Rebound by the Sparks.
She's missing shot after shot after shot from three-point land. This is not a fourth quarter she's going to want to remember.
Now here's Mrs. Incredible.
Right side Brink.
Pass to Bell. Over to the left wing. And it's Court Queen missing. Ogunbowale to the inside. Sheldon. And a missed layup. And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become.
I tell you, she loves getting looks like that from three-point range. Just nobody near her.
Pass to Ogunbowale. The Wings with another miss.
Yeah, the great shooters, they know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice there.
Yeah, not very good defensive coverage that time. The T got lucky.
Now Court Queen. Plum with the rebound. Outside Ogunbowale. Plum.
Pass to Sheldon.
Shot to end the cold run. Sinks the three-pointer. Here's Court Queen. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's her hand doing the slamming.
You're right. She is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Well, that's part of what makes her unique, right? That combination of power and polish.
Now here's Plum. Outside Ogunbowale. Misses the three. They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part? It gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in. And so it's the Sparks taking care of business in this one. They poured it on tonight. A dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
This game really a defining game for what they can do when they're playing at their best. Being here at home helps, but the execution anywhere was terrific.
So that's going to do it for this one, folks.